In this lesson, we will understand what is the column chart and how we can create a column chart in Power BI. With that, we will also format the column chart after creating it. Let us see. So a column chart basically uses vertical bars to represent data as shown in the following figure. You must have seen this chart before. It is also considered as a vertical bar chart. Okay. The height of each bar is proportional to the value it represents. Each category is represented by a vertical bar. The same is visible here. It includes the horizontal as well as the vertical axis. Obviously, the horizontal axis typically displays the categories, which is the x-axis, and the vertical axis, that is the y-axis, displays the values. Here are the different types of column charts. The simple column chart to display only a single series of data. We have stacked, clustered, 3D column as well as interactive column chart. The stacked column chart is used to stack on top of each other. That means it will display multiple series stacked on top of each other. Clustered column chart will display multiple series side by side. The 3D column chart displays the data in 3D format, three-dimensional format. An interactive column chart would allow users to hover, click, or even to click on a chart to drill down so that you can see the entire information, that is more information section. Here we will see how we can create a column chart. Then we will also learn how to format it. We will also change the column chart color and enable the data labels also. We would also see how to change the font color units easily. Okay. Let us see the example. So we created this in the previous example, GOT chart. We already loaded the data in the form of our Excel workbook. Here it is, my store. So what I'll do first, I'll go to File, Save As. Under Documents, I'll save it as Amit _ Power BI. Okay. .pbix is the format. So I'll save it. Now all our examples will be inside this file only. So we created this GOT chart. So here page 1, I'll just right click and click rename to write GOG. Okay. So this is our GOT chart under a single project, which is fine, which is great to evaluate other projects quickly also. So I'll just click plus here and now right click and rename. So I'll rename it as column chart. Okay. Here it is. So now our example is here. We will create a column chart here. We already loaded the data, so we don't need to load it again. So all our projects will be under Amit _ Power BI .pbix. Okay. Now let's say we will create a column chart. Okay. So here under your visualizations, we can see the second one, stacked column chart. So I'll just click here without selecting any of the column. Here it is, stacked column chart. Click stacked column chart. Now here it is. I'll just drag it and expand it so that it's easily visible. Now guys, I'll be creating a column chart with the category and sum of profits column so that I can see profits according to category. Select category and select sum of profits. Now we have a result. I should expand it here. Okay. Now you can see category wise the sum of profit is visible. Okay. So it automatically placed the x-axis and y-axis. Okay. So now the x-axis represent the category and the y-axis represent the sum of profit. So now you can see it's so easy to understand the chart. If you'll keep the mouse cursor, the exact category name with the value, that is the sum of profit, would be visible. So here we created a basic column chart. Okay. Using the stacked column chart section. Here we are only displaying the sum of profit by category. Okay. Now let us format it. Click on it here and click format your visual. Under this, go to columns here, and you can see the color of the column is this. I'll click here and change it to the following. Okay, in this way you can also easily change it. You can also set the transparency. Okay, but I'll keep it at 0%. Okay, now here I'll click color and close it. You can also set specific category wise settings here, but I'll set completely. I'll set all. Okay, I'll click layout now. You can also set the space between categories. It's 20% right now. Okay, here it is, it changed. I'll keep it to the default 20%, or I'll just type 20 and press enter. Now it's fine. I'll click close. Now here it is data labels. Now here data labels are visible. It's off. You can see we need to keep the mouse cursor for the category values. Sum of profit. I'll just click on, and now it looks amazing. Click on data labels again. After clicking it on, series, all is selected by default. Click color. We already set it. Click on x-axis. This is the following size x-axis. It's 9. Let's say I'll set it to 12, and you can see it's more visible now. I'll just drag it. It's clearly visible now. Okay. Let's say I'll set it to 14 or 13, I guess. You can also set bold. I'll click B and it is bold now. So change the color and also set the maximum height. Do the same for y-axis. Y-axis is the following. Okay. Here it is values. It's 9. I'll set it to 12. Oh, sorry, 13. 13 looks fine. Bold. Okay. Now the title is also visible. Sum of profit. I'll click here and format it. So it is under your y-axis. That means sum of profit the following. I'll set it to, let's say, 18. Now it's fine. Also change the color. Here it is. Okay. Now I'll go to x-axis and we will change the title text for category here. I'll set it to 18 and I'll also change the color to what we did before, same. Now we have the same color for the title. Now this was for XY axis. I'll click journal now, and the title, entire title, sum of profit by category will change. Here it is. We can change it from here, or I'll set it to heading 2 directly. Okay. Bold. It should be like 20. Okay. I can also set it to center. It looks fine now. Now I think everything looks fine. You can also set a subtitle here for your basic column chart. Okay. You can also set alt text here for the screen readers. We are creating a column chart to display sum of profit by category. Okay. Now we have completed it. Go to file, save. Now Amit underscore Power BI.pbix will have a God chart and a column chart in a similar file, and it is based on your data. Click on it and you can see which columns we selected. So in this way, guys, we can easily create a basic column chart. We saw what is a column chart, what are the types of column chart. We also saw an example. Thank you for watching the video.